Fuck all that happy to be here shit that y'all want me on.
Ever since I was a chick, knew I was a shit. Shawty keep wanna come round, she wanna get hit.
She say she done made me, glad I keep her by my side. Double up on the watch, she know that I'm timeless.
I put my son in some red. I pull that gun off the head.
It's 10:30 right now on Monday night, just got done at the gym. I can't stress it enough, bro. There's gonna be seasons of your life where you're gonna have to, you're really gonna have to put in that work, and that's the season that I'm in right now, you know? Moving towards all the things that I was really hesitant for, man, like the failures and just getting into design, development, practicing on my craft and myself, and just looking myself in the face and saying, okay, this is your life right now. How are you gonna get past this? You know, how are you gonna build what you're trying to accomplish? How are you gonna make whatever you're trying to make happen, you know? It requires a lot, and it takes a lot of patience, and it takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of trust in the process, man. When you got nothing going for you and you expect to just get on the other side, it takes a lot of internal fortitude. It takes a lot of like belief in yourself, and the only way that you can develop that belief, the only way that you won't be hesitant in your own game is if you're actually doing it, if you're actually trying to figure the game out, if you're actually spending the time and the effort and energy in the places that are going to improve you. If you are laying those bricks, you're going to be more confident in yourself. All right, so the only way that you're ever going to build belief is trying, doing, working, failing, succeeding, all of it, bro. Living through the purpose and the intent of what your game is. All right, and the more that you do that, the more belief you're gonna build, and that'll help you get through the phases of your life and times where the reality isn't, you know, success. You know what I'm saying? It's easy for everybody to cheer the person who's already done it. All right, nobody cheers for the cat who's trying to make it happen. All right, until it's undeniable that they made it happen. So don't expect that this is supposed to feel great. It's not supposed to feel great. It's gonna be a long thing that you're gonna have to clap for yourself. You're gonna have to work with yourself. You're gonna have to be your own best coach. You're gonna have to move yourself through the process. And as well as being a cheerleader, you're gonna have to be the coach, and you're gonna have to be the player, and you're gonna have to be the manager, and you're gonna have to be everything that you can be for yourself, so that you can get to that place where eventually you're that person. All right.
Ever since I was a G, I been legit, yeah. You should let her go, she wanna be, oh no. Double O tatted on her body.
But this week is Chinese Autumn Festival, so all the manufacturers are closed. People are not working in China, so kind of allowing me to get the hell out of here a little earlier and not worry about tech packs and stuff. But with that being said, we're gonna go train another day. I've been training Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday right now, or just basically 4 days a week. And then on Wednesdays I'll do some cardio, because I do my little rec soccer league, and after that we call it good. There's a lot of stuff moving right now, and I can feel it's moving, so I have to stay on top of my game. Also, you know, I've put a lot of effort and investment. You know, I've dumped I emptied the cryptos, I emptied a Bitcoin, man. I made a little bit of Bitcoin back in 2020. I bought a bunch, and I, you know, had a little bit of it, Ethereum, Bitcoin, all that stuff. I emptied all that stuff, took my profits, and I invested in this, man. You know what I'm saying? So just trying to invest in the right stuff myself. I believe I can, you know, do a little bit more gains than what I can do in the crypto market. So I took it out, and I'm taking my more bets on myself. So that's what we on, bro. You know, every day, one brick at a time, moving forward with some vigor, some poise. That's what matters.
Forgotten.
You have a separate email for the brand, obviously, right?
A brother in one of my recent, one of the YouTube videos, he said, I love the videos, but less of the gym content, which is so real. I don't even like putting it in there, but it's a way of life, man. Oh. We train, we get better, we move better, we live better, we be better. That's the way of life. Every single day, that's the undefined way of life.
Yeah. Hey. Give a fuck if they remember. I was in the cold when those froze. I was sleeping in the whip trying to get a fucking grip. I remember. Didn't have no hoes trying to go. All these rappers little bro me. Fuck them, I remember. Way before they had a fucking DM, I was whipping in the act like that shit was European. I remember driving Holland Tunnel for a label meeting, thinking about more cake than a funnel. I remember. Now these niggas don't remember. I know Neeks remember. I know Jay remember. Chubbs will make them boys remember. Dead broke, splitting pennies with my members. For the spread, we was splitting chicken tenders.
If you want to build with people, if you want to create communities, if you want to create an amazing brand, you know, like what I'm trying to do, if you're trying to build a business or build a personal brand, you know, these things are incredibly valuable in the new age that's coming. These things can't be done if you're just trying to seek the answers from everywhere else. This is not something that you can find elsewhere, right? Like building a personal brand is about being so authentically in tune with you that anything that you share that's truth for yourself, people will align with that because they see it. They they can stop in their place and they say that is the truth because I can feel that it's internally like there, right? Be in a situation where you're looking elsewhere, bro. I see so many people, and I'm not trying to judge anybody because I've done this myself, right? It's very easy to feel influenced by other people, but you have to just look inwards, man, like dead ass. Look inwards, connect with yourself. That is like the biggest message that I have. That's really what Undefined is about. It's about living in that truth of yourself and every day just being you, being centered with you, who you genuinely are. When you can do that, you can accomplish literally anything because you are the person, like the best version of you is that most authentic self, bruh. And if you're not living that out every day, if you are not at peace with who you are and putting that out into the world, you can't expect good stuff to come to you, man. It's not gonna happen.
I remember my cousin Ryan fronted me a pound and I couldn't even flip it, had to bring it back around. I remember.
I've just been editing YouTube video, and now over the last hour I've been sitting around with the manufacturer just kind of clearing up some issues that we had. You know, when it comes to manufacturing product, especially stuff that has a lot of details, I mean, oftentimes these people don't speak English is not their first language, right? It's their second language. Many of them are really good at English. Some are kind of not that great. And obviously I don't know Mandarin. So with that being said, you know, a lot of communication with the manufacturers, especially the ones in China, some even in Portugal, etc. Like these places don't necessarily have the best English. So you have to be really crystal clear with like what you want. And if you're not, then you won't get exactly what you want, and it's going to be wasting you a lot of time, money, etc. So a lot of the manufacturing, you know, discussion that we're having is like sourcing products, sourcing fabric, sourcing, you know, different products, and then also just like working on the details, like, right, so you can build a whole tech pack and be really detailed about every single thing. But then like if you just have an image that's just unclear, they'll ask you questions, right? And you just have to go through the back and forth process of just clarifying, etc. So that is a big, you know, step in the manufacturing process that is very important, especially for me, because I'm trying to make really detailed, high quality clothing. So I'm kind of venturing into that space where it's like colors. Like if I just want to, like right now I'm doing a knitwear that has like multiple colors, you know, that creates the entire knit. And so just picking out 4 or 5 different colors is very difficult through a screen. And these things are very important, man. Like it impacts how the garment looks. It impacts the feel of the garment. It impacts how the garment's going to turn out in terms of like the colorway and how they mix and match. You know, for example, if you do a garment that's just like for me, if one of those 3 or 4 colors are a little bit lighter than what I want it to be, the entire garment will turn out significantly lighter than what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? So those things matter, and talking to the manufacturers, sorting all that stuff out is a big part of the game that I'm in right now. And it's something that's teaching me a lot about product development. They teach me a lot, and obviously I'm learning a lot with the failures that we have, but it's just like finding manufacturers who can do really good work, and also communication with you, and kind of learning your needs as you guys build a relationship. That's something that you know, is part of the game, and that's something that I'm in right now. And these are the hoodies. I think I talked about them in the last video, but this is the final version. So we have a double snap button here. It's made from a cotton polyester blend. The hood is oversized, so whenever you're wearing this double snap, it'll cover your neck, but you can also wear the hood. If you take it off, the hood gets a lot bigger. So it's just kind of however you want to wear it. It kind of has a boxy fit, slightly cropped, you know what I'm saying? Kind of more designer fit, and elongated sleeves. So there's going to be a little bit of bunching around the rib hems right here. And oversized, boxy fit, man, like super soft fleece on the inside. I'll show you guys more details, but super soft fleece on the inside here. And then lastly, it's hit with the undefined embroidery signature on our shoulder. So these are the final hoodies. Super stoked about them, man. I worked on all the details, just like every trim here, like all the little details with the buttons, figuring out which button to use, how it was gonna, you know, sit. The hood was very fucking hard to figure out. I wanted a hood that was like oversized where you could wear with these buttons up, because I feel like sometimes people button these things up and you can't really wear them. So this is kind of like a mix between a normal hoodie and one of those like hoodies that have, I don't even know what they're called, man. Maybe balloon hood. I don't even know what they're called, bro. But they have like that extra fabric here, and then they have the hood. A lot of tech wear has that. So yeah, these are hoodies, man, and we're gonna have one more colorway. It's gonna be in washed black, stone washed black. Super excited for that one too. But I'm stoked, man.
Just relate what I can see through my own eyes, and nothing tell the truth like the eyes will. Making the choices for me, and I always censor myself, cause no matter what they reporting on me.
Workout's complete. We are heading back home now. About 10 p.m. Making some shit happen. I love this song, man. Hey, yes.
Love yours better than yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. Love yours better than yours. No such thing. Yeah. It's beauty in the struggle, ugliness in the success.
And this is what you find. The good news is, nigga, you came a long way. That's better than yours.
Okay, so checking out a studio space here. Yeah. Little small studio space. It's Wednesday. It's a little later than what I would want for the video, but just kind of let you guys know what we're doing. So today, basically this week, I've just been scouting locations, looking for areas, kind of getting ready for the hoodie drop. So I'm wearing the new undefined hoodies. They basically came in last week, and there's still some boxes are trickling in. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, I dropped basically around 6K for these super great hoodies, man. I'm really excited for them, and just to take that next step to kind of have a higher threshold of quality product, but also amount, so I can really focus in on the marketing and just develop kind of concepts, you know, put a little bit more skin in the game so I can kind of really get focused in. It's important, man, to sometimes just manufacture those seasons and those feelings of more desperation, you know what I'm saying, or your back's against the wall. So I'm at peace with that. I'm ready to kind of move forward and see how it goes. And it's kind of forcing me to be more creative, more focused on how I'm going to really launch this product, how I'm going to do the marketing, the photos, the visuals, the videos, everything like that. So I'm really excited for the next chapter and what we got going on. But basically this week has been just getting ready for the marketing, the photos, the branding, stuff like that. I've been taking the time, and I've met some amazing people. I feel like I've spent a lot of time designing the last few weeks, and sometimes I haven't put enough into the marketing. So now I'm really kind of building a repertoire for that as well. So I need to find the balance, because I don't want to just get too heavy on one area and then forget how to be effective in the other area and just keep bouncing back and forth. But it's been interesting to kind of just go through that process. So anyways, these hoodies are going to be dropping soon, hopefully by the end of October. And then I have more products as well that are here that I need to be getting, you know, dropped and going through the process. So that's going to be the goal for the next few weeks, planning that out, working through that process, reaching out to models. I have like 1 or 2 other people that I want to reach out to, see if they're available. And then from there, man, just getting the stuff shot and then doing it with real intent, man. It's not only about selling product, it's about selling good product, and then have a genuine connection to it, right? Like, dude, if you guys put this shit on, you'll love these hoodies, but it's more than that, right? And so that's what I'm kind of keeping my focus centered on. It's like, yeah, I can make hoodies, but I can make garments, I can make everything like that. I want them to be exceptional. I want people to open up that package and be like, fuck, wow. But I want people to understand, like, this is more than just garments too. It's about the actual way of life, the identity that comes with, you know, having that undefined signature, not only on your clothes, but just living that way of life. So it's not about me, it's not about the brand, it's about you guys, the people who represent it, man, because living in that truth, that's everything, bro. That's everything to me, and that's everything to everybody else, but most people haven't unlocked that. So yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna quit rambling, but I wanna show you guys our new hang tags. I think I've showed you, maybe or not, I don't know, but these are some of our new hang tags. So as you guys can hear, they are metal, man, made out of a metal alloy, zinc, aluminum alloy, I think. Super nice, man. Like, this shit, if you saw this on like a luxury item, you would be like, oh wow, that's what makes the brand, you know what I'm saying? And I'm excited that we invested in these. I invested in these. Like I said, I do really care about the product and experience. Like, I'm not just doing this to do this. This is like, these things are really important to me, okay? Figuring out how to make exceptional just experiences. When somebody opens an undefined package, I want that shit to feel like, boom, like that shit is fucking amazing. Like, they know it's never gonna miss. They're gonna have an amazing experience unboxing it. They know everything that they touch is intentional and it's just done correct. And I hope to push that narrative and that story of just exceptional product development and stay true to that core pillar of undefined way into the future and just keep growing that, like, just raise that bar over and over and over. So these metal hang tags, I'm stoked about them. Every time I see them, I'm like, fuck, this is so sick. And I think it might just be my product business related mindset that's just thinking about it. But I don't see anybody doing metal zinc alloy hang tags that are laser engraved. So this is one thing that's definitely separating us, and I definitely want to show you guys that. I just thought it would be nice to show the YouTube family here this little thing. Obviously, these can be used as bookmarks or whatever else in the future, but I'm excited about these, man. I'm excited about the direction. I'm excited about just everything that's happening here. But oh, what is happening? I've got to have a fucking water bottle back here, bro. There is no way I do not. Fucking bottle back here. Oh, wow. I don't. About the winter arc. And I understand what's happening, man. Like, people are talking about locking in, you know, it's getting colder, all that stuff. And I don't even mean to be that guy, but just understand, bro, you got to stay ready all the time. It's just one long arc. Somebody in my comments, he said, my brother Tim, man, he said one long arc, and that's the truth, man. You got to stay ready. You got to stay ready throughout the year. You got to be moving throughout the year, and I hope at the end of the year, you know, you're even moving faster. But the truth is, like, if you're not ready, if you're not building, if you're not locked in the entire year, you're never gonna make some shit that's like legit, bro. Like, what are you talking about? You can't expect to compete with people who are constantly in that zone, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, have your winter arcs. Yes, I hope it gets you wherever you're trying to get to, but just remember, it's got to be more than that in the future, you know? Keep that on top of the mind.
This is the moment I know they've been praying on. Hey, try not to boy out, but fuck it, I'm staying on. No face, no face, no.
Ever since I was a chick, knew I was a shit. Try to keep running, come round, she wanna get hit.
She think she done made me, that I keep her by my side. Double up, bust on her watch, she know that I'm Thomas.
I put my son in some red. I put that gun off the head.
It's like total. It's like big time fish eye. Yo, look at it. Look at it. It looks so cool.
Hey, that's lit.